Have you ever wondered about the mysterious beings mentioned in the Bible? I'm thrilled to dive into a topic that has intrigued believers for centuries. And today, we're going to explore the fascinating world of the Nephilim and giants in the Bible. To start this, let's define the terms. The word Nephilim appears in Genesis 6 verse 4, New International Version. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown. The word Nephilim is often associated with giants. Some translations use terms like sons of God and daughters of men in this passage. These terms have sparked curiosity and debate among scholars for centuries. But before discuss more about Nephilim, let's explore the days of Noah, mentioned in Matthew 24 verse 37 to 39, where Jesus himself draws a parallel between the days of Noah and a future event. The days of Noah, referencing Genesis chapter 6 to 9. People were unaware of the impending judgment. They were engrossed in their daily lives, oblivious to the warnings. Similarly, Jesus cautions us against being consumed by the cares of this world, urging us to stay vigilant.
The period known as the days of Noah is characterized not only by the well-known tale of torrential rains and an ark, but also by the emergence of the Nephilim. These beings were born from the union of celestial entities, often referred to as the sons of God and earthly women. This unprecedented event led to the rise of the Nephilim, who were powerful and significant in shaping a world that teetered on the brink of spiritual and moral decay. A world of mighty men, evil imaginations, and overwhelming wickedness. The Bible highlights the figure of Enoch, the seventh generation from Adam, who walked in righteousness. Enoch, a prophet, is mentioned in the penultimate book of the Bible, the book of Jude. In this book, Jude references a prophecy from Enoch, underscoring the depth of his spiritual insight and significance in the biblical narrative. Jude 1 verses 14 to 15. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Enoch, the man who walked with God before the flood. Enoch, the man who walked with God, and was without, for God took him. Enoch, the man that never died. Enoch, the man who was the father of Methuselah, the longest living man mentioned in the Bible. There are aspects of the book of Enoch that align with the Holy Bible. The 6th chapter of the book of Genesis offers significant insight into the antediluvian period, the days before the flood. Described in Genesis 6:1-4, the Nephilim are introduced amidst increasing wickedness on earth before the great flood. The passage narrates how the sons of God found the daughters of men beautiful and married them as they chose. The offspring of these unions were the Nephilim, often characterized as giants or mighty warriors of old. The world before the flood was in a state of chaos and disorder, marked by angels abandoning their rightful abodes. There were notable disturbances occurring on earth and in the spiritual realm during that time. Genesis 6:1-8. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These were the days of Noah. The involvement of the sons of God with human women, leading to the rise of the Nephilim, has been a subject of intense debate and study among theologians and biblical scholars for centuries. The concept that celestial beings or spirit entities could directly interfere in human affairs, resulting in the birth of a hybrid race, is as intriguing as it is alarming. Proponents of this interpretation suggest that the account of the rise of the Nephilim is not merely a historical record, but may also have prophetic implications regarding the state of the world leading up to significant divine interventions, such as the return of Christ. Just as the world before the flood experienced a surge in supernatural activity and evil, some argue that the end times will witness a similar increase in demonic influences and actions. Other passages in Scripture that support this interpretation also speak of a surge in supernatural activity and evil in the last days. 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. The increasing interest in the Nephilim, evidenced by the rising number of Google searches, reflects a broader societal fascination with the supernatural. In an age where reports of unexplainable, otherworldly phenomena are becoming more widespread, people are turning to ancient texts and biblical narratives for answers. The Nephilim, mysterious beings mentioned in the Bible, represent a connection between the earthly and the divine, the physical and the spiritual. This curiosity is further fueled by a global surge in reported supernatural experiences. Individuals from diverse cultures and backgrounds claim encounters with entities that do not conform to our understanding of the natural world. Such reports spark intrigue and a desire to understand the unknown, driving people to research topics like the Nephilim. Additionally, our era is marked by a growing openness towards the supernatural.